said that there are people that you know who are kind of on the verge of these stories. I'm just wondering, like, are there any people that you know that have these stories to tell? Is this a common thing? Is
Yes.
What happens to Precious very common within the African American community, or do you feel like it's kind of a larger story in general?
It is common. I have learned that it's more common in the world, not just in the African American community. My experience is African American, so I know that it's common, but we don't want to talk about it. We don't want to talk about the percentage of African Americans that are illiterate, the percentage of African Americans that are abused. We don't want to talk about it. And by not talking about it, it only gets worse.
There is this kind of, I believe, in this notion of, like, if somebody does good, even the smallest thing, it can kind of build into something really wonderful for a person. It can affect a person's life. And I'm just wondering, did you have an experience like that while you were shooting this film, or did you hear stories like that happened, to you, or did somebody give you a bit of, that kind of made you into the person you are today?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't understand the question.
Well, little moments of niceness, little like gifts that people kind of,
yes, yeah. So I had a boyfriend in Germany that I was 21, and I hadn't experienced the world, and so we were in Australia. He was a producer. He was in Vienna doing a film called Anastasia, a miniseries with Amy Irving, and he said to me, he was teaching me how to eat with forks, and what fork to eat with, and what knife to eat with, and he told me, he said, "You are so talented that you're going to make a difference." And no one had told me that before. No one. I thought that I was going to end up like my brother, who's in jail, or my sister, who's on drugs, or my cousins who are, working at McDonald's. So that was the first time that I'd been told that I was going to make a difference, and that in itself made me feel that I could make a difference.
So while you're directing people like Gabourey, do you feel like you were passing on little bits of gifts to them then, or did she learn something off of this that she's kind of come back to and said thank you for what you've offered me?
No, I don't know what she's learned. What I've learned is that I am prejudiced, that I was prejudiced, that I didn't think that people that were fat were smart, that they smelled, that they were slovenly and lazy. She is the most brilliant person alive. I can't tell you how she's changed my life and opened me up to my prejudices. And if I'm black and gay and prejudiced, what the hell does that make the world? I mean, everybody's got to be prejudiced. I know they have to be, I would think.
To be in a film with a cast like this, did it seem like it was was it easy to find this cast, or did you find that it took a long time to finally?
No, not at all. I just, I don't know. God works in mysterious ways for me. He says, okay, go here, go there, go pick this call Mariah, call Lenny, just, yeah. It's very easy for me.
And was the experience with it? Because watching Monique on the screen is for me, it's amazing. And
yes.
Because my perception of her is different from what we get to see.
Yes.
And so, to kind of direct a person who's going through these scenes, and what was it like for you to watch these things go on and to have her act
it's so funny. Sapphire, the writer, was on the set when we were doing it, and me, Monique, and Sapphire laughed the entire time because we know this crazy woman. We know her, and we found it, and we found humor in it, and Gabby found humor in it. So all these white crew members were watching it horrified, and we were laughing. It's like, oh God, isn't that funny? Let's do that again. Throw the ashtray at her again. It's like, throw the baby across the room again. It was like, and we were laughing about it. The little child that is retarded, Down syndrome, Monique says, please don't make me throw the baby. I said, throw the baby. She says, don't make me throw the baby. I said, throw the freaking baby. So she she just threw the baby, and the baby's like got Down syndrome, so she doesn't know. She's like, yeah. It's just so much fun. It was fun. We had a good time.
And in that,
of course, social services will probably shut me down after watching this.
Well, last question then. This journey from Sundance to now Cannes.
Yeah.
What's it like for you, and to walk the red carpet and to get the responses that it's been getting?
It is humbling. It is humbling. It is humbling is the best way to describe it. Look, I won an Oscar for Monsters Ball, so red carpets are not new to me. We've been here before with The Woodsman at Cannes. So that experience, but this experience, because of the story that I'm telling, and that people understand it and respond to it, is humbling. It is truly, it makes me feel like I'm not worthy of it. So it makes me feel good.